Get this stock RB20 to that 500 horsepower mark. Let's see what happens. Not too shabby. It's making the power I would expect it to make at the boost level that we're running. Have we done an intro or anything on this?
No, you want to do that?
So Steven brought his R32 up all the way from Mississippi.
I just picked up this 1992 Nissan Skyline R32 GTST Type M.
He made the long haul all the way from Mississippi because he wanted that sleeper treatment. So we're gonna get him taken care of. Got a lot of upgrades. It's gonna be another essentially stock RB20 build kind of going on here. I think he probably ran into me talking shit on the forums or something, who knows. I do that once in a while when I'm bored. He knew where to come to when he wanted the sauce.
Oh, so. Here we go. Well, you got your goat t-shirt on or something today? I can't. Okay, no, all right.
I'm double sleeped up.
Oh, you're double sleeped up.
All right, so we got the Link G4X, all the necessities for install and monitoring of the engine. So we have can lambda, oil pressure, fuel pressure, intake air temp, ethanol content. This car is gonna be tuned on flex fuel. So he's gonna get the whole shebang. 3-port Mac valve for boost control, Walboro 525 fuel pump, rated for ethanol. He's also opted out for the PRP trigger kit and the LS alternator kit. So we have that paired up with a genuine AC Delco LS alternator. So as you can see here, also doing the Haltech IC7 dash with the Mako Motorsports dash insert. With that, we have the OST dyno drive shaft speed sensor because the factory speed signal is done via cable driven sensor. So since we're getting the dash removed, we essentially lose that functionality and this gives it back. So while we're in there kind of doing everything, timing belt, cam valve covers and all the maintenance, we also spoke about doing head studs. And the reason why that was brought up into conversation is because you can get away with swapping out the head studs one by one. It is very much a hack job, but if you know what you're doing, you can get away with it and it works, as we've proven on Kristen's car, which makes over 800. But ultimately, it does work, and it's a half-assed way of doing it, but it works. Got your intercooler finished and ready to go on, and I sent him a picture of this. Yeah, using this shit. If you can't screw your stud in by hand like that completely all the way till it bottoms out, chances are you got shit inside the hole. Clean that shit out. Don't just go running it down. Trust me, I get it. Everybody's like, oh, that's just free Loctite, right? I just bought every in-house turbo kit that we custom make per every car. We utilize a 6-boost manifold, and we have 0 complaints and made nothing but gobs and gobs of power. Possibly offer this as an off-the-shelf option.
We've had multiple RB20s with the stock intake, even direct replacement turbo, make 400. So. Yeah.
So 2.5-inch outlet shooting all the way to the intercooler. Normally they sit more over here in this corner and wrap around the shock tower. Essentially what we did was we took it and moved it over here simply by spreading out the flange and making it more flat so it sit here, and then just making some holes with riv nuts to bolt it in just like the factory would have. Unlike other manufacturers, if the shit don't work, we don't bring it to market. So of course, if we're gonna put something on the market, it's gonna fucking work. We'll see if the results yield that it was all worth it in the end. If not,
Back to the drawing board.
Y'all not getting no kits?
We're back with Mama Beat Your Tuning.
Not too shabby. I mean, it's making the power I would expect it to make at the boost level that we're running, so usually with a decent turbo setup, 20 pounds of boost, you should be around the 400 wheel horsepower mark. And even after I backed it down a smidge to keep everything happy, it's still cracking over 400. So that's pretty good. I'm gonna have to back it down like around 400.
Doesn't like it up there on pump gas.
I can tell.
What's he picking up? Knock, you said?
Very, very slight. I'm just reaching to the point where pump gas is starting to fall apart.
That's when ethanol will be more beneficial.
Yeah, alternative fuel.
That's why it's important to have sure knows when to stop and what he's doing.
Get this stock RB20 for that 500 horsepower mark. We'll see what happens.
You're really gonna push it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You think she can handle the how many pounds of boost then?
It'll probably take low 20s.
Low 20s?
Mid 20s.
20, 25, 21, 22, 21? All right, 24, maybe 25 boosties to go. All right, let's get some corn going. We're back with Steven's R32. She doing pretty good on the dyno. 4 hundo.
He got the infinity lights because he getting infinite bitches. I'm sure at the same boost level we'll pick up another 20, 30 wheel.
How many pounds is that?
Like 22.
22? See, the power band is much bigger.
Yeah. get this stock RB20 to that 500 horsepower mark.
How many pounds of boost was that?
24.
24. Hey.
24, 25.
Edgar tried to give the car back with no AC.
Yeah, so we got the AC condenser, all the lines, and the electrical stuff.
So you fix the AC now? Oh wow, that blows nice and cold. All right. Trying to. Did you not test it?
I did.
Oh. What happened?
He shows up and goes to use it and it don't work.
Of course, that's the way it goes, babe. Something got to do it. Do we not have a boot or a shift knob?
Yeah, I gotta put it back on.
Oh, okay. So Steven hasn't driven it yet?
Nope.
That's Steven's other car right there. Brought us that 2JZZ. All right. Well, now that she's all working again, the AC, that is. Getting ready to take Steven for a drive. Tell Miles to hit it with the hose on the way out. Shit.
Fofos, I'm tipping. Wood grain, I'm gripping.
Change the lanes.
Paint be dripping. Something like that.
I flew down to Fort Lauderdale from Mississippi, met the seller in Boca Raton, test drove the car, and drove it back home 14 hours from there. The car, exterior-wise, is in immaculate condition. It runs and drives great. It's not perfect by any means. It does have a couple flaws here and there, but I'll be posting videos of those flaws and when I go about repairing them. So the car is right-hand drive. It did take a little bit of getting used to learning to drive the car, but if you've been getting bored of the Honda Civic content, stay tuned for some R32 Skyline content. So I'm currently filling up the Skyline and I noticed these stickers here. Can anybody tell me what they mean? Blade B.
We already know the Skylines bring nothing but sausage anyways, so it's all good. Money on it. If we drop that oil pan, the backing plate screws are either backing out or loose. Very common mistake when people are doing timing belt jobs. Didn't torque down the balancer bolt right. I get it, the Nissan oil pumps aren't the strongest pump in the world, but you not torquing your balancer down doesn't help that. Yeah, this thing was like a ticking time bomb, literally. As much as people make RB jokes about being ticking time bomb, this was literally a ticking time bomb. 17K or 17K, yeah, that's about what this water pump was going to cost you when your engine pops, because you want to put this shit on there. Because it looks good don't mean it ain't clapped.
It's a labor of love. Like, you like the platform, so you deal with the bullshit.
Yeah.
You want it? Some of the most basic things like this is what will cost you an engine. Not because the engine can't take the power. People want to talk about all day, oh, what can I do to make my car reliable? How about the general maintenance? Nobody thinks about that. We're not only upgrading things that are going to make more power, but we're going through some of the basics of the engine to make sure that it's going to survive and last a long time when it makes power.